going on, guys? Hope everyone had a great week. I don't think I did any streaming. Maybe I streamed Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday I was booked, so I wasn't able to stream. Really sorry about that. And then yesterday we had a wonderful work party celebration for Labor Day. Yay. Anyhow, we're going to be back to working on this hand where we left off on last stream. So, gonna be chill. Streaming is going to be pretty hectic over the next week. I'm actually moving the entire stream setup elsewhere. Going to be moving it home. So, yeah, so we'll have a new backdrop for our stream. This should be exciting. But we're going to keep moving along on this. If you don't want to miss out on any of the updates as I start to move stuff around, be sure to join the Discord, and you can see all the updates that I put there. But otherwise, it's going to be super chill. We're just going to keep basically filling in all the cracks and the issues that we're having with this hand sculpture, right? It's going to be a long haul. The more realistic we can make it, the better. The more we can fill in all these issues, the better as well. Actually, let's back this up a little bit. But like I said, it's gonna be pretty chill. Looks really good. Radioactive Red, thank you. Coming along. Yeah, it's a slow journey fixing all these cracks and stuff, but one texture piece at a time. Oh man, I forgot to turn the AC up. It's gonna get toasty in here. No bueno. Own Hannah's reference. No, this is someone else's hand. So yeah, that's pretty much the reference. So we have the live cast, and then we poured the clay in to create the clay version of this, and we have to go in and retexture, just like we did up here. See all these cracks, all this stuff like right here. That was all running up through here, and we already some of it right here we haven't retextured yet, but we filled in. But like up here we retextured, over here we did. So no. How many hours thus far? Gotta be like 4 hours in, I think. 5 hours maybe. All the hours. Literally every hour, right? Because the first thing we have to do is obviously fill the cracks. Then we actually have to do our best to match the texture around them, right? But if you want the hand to come out really nice and look authentic when we cast it in silicone and do really nice paint jobs on it, we got to nail all the sculpting right now. Colby Kenny and Horse Doctor, thank you for the follow. This is kind of our project in the meantime, considering the fact that we have some other projects just in the molding process. So hope it doesn't get too hot. I really do. How do I price my work? Really depends on how much work went into the project, materials to recreate it, and then also the availability, meaning just like, is this something truly unique? Is it not? You know, like, am I the only one doing it? Are there other people out there doing it? That really plays a factor into it, because if other people are out there doing it and they're doing it for cheaper than I can, then they know, that means they know something that I don't know, you know? Cherry Appleicious, thank you for the follow. Yeah, obviously the skill level goes into it, how many hours I put into it, but really, once it comes to production, I got to figure out, you know, bare minimum materials. I always seem to end up using more expensive materials than I originally planned. And I think also it really depends on how much I enjoy working on that project. So if I don't mind casting a bunch of things, right, and painting them because I enjoy it, I'll probably charge those less. If it's something I really don't want to have to keep redoing and doing more of, I usually charge more, so that when I actually have to stop working on other projects to work on, you know, creating a new whatever, it's worth it to me at that point. Toxic butternut. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. Any projects we would know about? Wait, what do you mean projects? I mean, I have 2 or 3 items on my Etsy shop. The other projects I have done on stream. So I have a severed hand that's very small. It's like this big. It's not even like that, you know, this is going to be a whole arm, not a full hand. But anyways, that I have to mold. We have the Armsy project that's in the wings because I'm basically working on that. Oh, famous movies. Not famous ones. I've been in some shows, done some work for some shows like the show Silicon Valley. Technically, my company's worked on a bunch of shows. Everything from Sons of Anarchy to, what's another one I'm thinking of? Oh my God. Workaholics. We did some stuff for Workaholics. Did some work for the movie Surrogates with, what's the word I'm looking for? Bruce Willis. Going through all the like posters in our lobby, trying to remember. It's actually been a lot of little shows, a lot of stuff like we've been on Ancient Aliens, and that one was a weird one. Yeah, kind of all over the place. I know for sure some of my more like this type of stuff was on Silicon Valley. We did 2 episodes we worked on. Yeah. Just for little gags too. The Silicon Valley one of them was like a severed thumb that they find in a dump. There's some kind of thumb drive gag that they did. It was weird. And back in the day, like 10 plus, well, probably like 13 years ago now, worked on a couple of films with some family. Back like, and so it would have been what the Chaos Experiment, which is really weird. Then I did a little bit of work on a movie called The Gun. Both of those movies had fucking Val Kilmer back then, you know, and The Gun was Val Kilmer and 50 Cent. It was weird movies, low budget. Sculpted? What am I talking about? I sculpted the collector's edition monster for the video game The Huddle, or the video game Inside. The name of the creature was The Huddle. That was a tedious project. I did not meet 50 Cent. No. All my work I was doing it was at the studio. No, I did not meet 50 Cent. We were just doing like props and stuff like that. Feral Millennial Cryptid. Thank you for the follow. Awesome name, too. I think meeting celebrities is actually wildly overrated. I don't really have that many other people I'd ever really want to meet, but if I think I wouldn't meet them given the option. I think the idea of a hero is generally significantly greater than the reality of it. Fine, let's do some amazing work. Thank you very much, Jake Wolven. Thank you very much for the Das Roses. The Talk to Me hand? No. We have this is for a project I have coming up. It's like an indie project, and this is just one aspect of the hand. We have a whole arm. Who would I have lunch with? Celebrity wise, nobody. Nobody. Would not have lunch with any of them. Like, I'm serious. I've actually met a lot of celebrities now. Some of them I've gotten to know better than others, and yeah. Not the biggest fan, to be honest. I will say one of the chillest celebrities, I was just talking about this the other day, one of the chillest celebrities I ever met seemed odd to me because they were pretty famous. I don't know if they're that famous anymore, but they were at the time. But they were super chill, and I worked with them for a little, like about around a day. Was Katie Couric. Katie Couric, I think she got mostly popular for like the Today Show or as like a news anchor kind of person. She was super chill and like a huge sweetheart, really nice. Joaquin Phoenix, he's a master of his craft. He is a master, yeah. What about dead people celebrities? I don't know. There's like, for example, I would love to see some bands. I can think of one right off the top of my head that would no longer exist because someone passed away from the band, right? But the thing is most of the time celebrities are at best normal people and at worst terrible versions of normal people. George Carlin, maybe. I don't think I'd want to have lunch with any celebrity that was into something like, for example, there's probably some cool celebrities out there for sure, but I don't want to meet one that is like remotely cocky. I don't know. They're all cocky, right? Okay, you know what? I was just talking to my wife about this the other day in reference to something else. But you know who I'd have lunch with? Motherfucking Dolly Parton. Here's the thing. Not even the biggest fan of Dolly Parton, right? But I'm enough of a fan and I respect her talent enough that I feel like I could have a lunch with Dolly Parton and she seems like a sweetheart. I know it sounds weird, but she seems chill. She seems just like super chill. Like, I only know her from the movie 9 to 5. I know she's a huge musician, but I think like every interview I think I've ever seen with her or her talking to anybody, she seems like down to earth. And if she was still alive, like Betty White, another good example, chill. I need really chill people. That's who I would have a lunch with. I don't know. Like, I think about it, George Carlin even might be a little too high strung for me. Most down to earth lady. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. I would feel bad because I wouldn't know shit about her, like her entire, what would likely be massive catalog of music and entertainment. But I think that's actually why I would enjoy it, is I could just sit with another person and there isn't like this, you're my hero kind of thing. Because I think that's where it really breaks down, is if you have like a certain amount of respect for someone and you meet them and you're like, okay, at bare minimum, again, you're a person, and at worst, you're just a terrible person. There's like those people out there that you think you'd meet and you can almost imagine the conversation, and you can sense that they would ask just as many questions about who you are versus you being the one asking all the questions about who they are. Like Dolly Parton's one of those people that'd be chill as fuck and would be like authentically interested. Oh, I can't do a Dolly Parton voice. That'd be hilarious if I could. But you know, she'd be like, "Oh, so you know, what's it like sculpting texture on a hand?" You know, she doesn't know. You know, classy lady. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Tony. Yeah, exactly. People like that who just know how to, you know, ask just as many questions. And that's honestly, that's kind of how Katie Couric was when I met her. I did not expect that of her, to be honest. We spent basically a whole day working together, and she was so fucking nice and so kind. Like, I'm sure there's people out there that have had bad experiences with Katie Couric, but she was chill AF. I loved it. Yeah, I don't do well with celebrities that have like their whole own entourage and shit like that. Wigs me out pretty significantly. Nothing. They're already sculpted into the hand. They're already there. The fingernails are already there. Yo, Denny, what's going on? Not much. Just doing some detail work on this hand, this forever hand. If we had gotten a better clay casting, I probably wouldn't be spending quite as much time working on it. But I really want to nail this texture down, and it's going to take some time. Plus, we have several projects kind of like waiting for me to pay some attention to them. So this is kind of a little bit of an in-between project. So the fire pit for the Armsy is done. So we get to work on that. It's great. Since you joined my server, hey, that's good. I I don't know how it's blowing up so much, but awesome. Hopefully it's not too annoying with its blowing upness. No, not really. Just ignore it. Nice. Oh, absolutely. Nowadays, man, special effects has had to change a lot. I mean, that's why you see a lot of digital overlay on physical effects. Every once in a while when you actually even see physical effects anymore, they're still out there. They still happen quite a bit, but usually there's like a digital element to it with the resolution. I think it was when HD Red cameras first kind of came out that it really started messing with everyone from effects artists to even like basic makeup artists. That's when they started advertising. I don't even know if they do this anymore. I feel like all of it's this, but where they started advertising, was it called like HD makeup? Like this was even for just simple beauty makeup. It would be always titled like HD or whatever, Thought that was really interesting. Melissa, thank you for the follow. Same goes to Lani. Hand looking great. Thank you. Thank you, Glitch. This is incredible. BG, thank you. And Sunny Journey, thank you for the follow. It's you guys that make this possible. No, really it is. I'd be doing this either way, but I'd be just doing it alone in the dark. This is incredible. Can't wait to peruse your page. I'm a fellow artist. Melissa, what kind of art do you do? And peruse away. Peruse away. We're trying to get more followers over on the YouTube channel, guys, too. So if you're YouTube users, creatively_cursed, go check out the YouTube page. You can see all the past streams that have brought us to where we are today on this project, or really any of them. From the news channels, but the anchors makeup looks so wonky. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Realism sketching, photography, filmmaker, and sculptor. Nice. Are you adding or subtracting clay? Currently doing both. I'm adding in to fill the cracks, but I'll probably do some subtractive sculpting, generally speaking. I'm mainly an additive sculptor, so if you had to pick one medium, Melissa, which one would you pick? Cannibal type arts and crafts. Resin artist, nice. Love to watch sculpting lives or videos, nice. You got a Voorhees and a Ghostface coming in the mail, nice. Kraken. Yo, River Willow, what's going on? That's a hard one. Photography and filmmaking make me money, but my heart is realism sketching, nice. You do traditional photography at all, or... I grew up in a dark room smelling nothing of but Stop Bath Fixer and D76, so I gotta, my heart is in photography for sure. Super Stash Bros, thank you for the follow. How do I know what detail to put where? Well, well, that's the practice, you know, getting that practice for sure. But beyond that, when you work from enough life cast sculpts, you can actually really start to learn how skin texture travels over given parts of the hands, you know, the anatomy of it, so to speak. I'm birth doula, so I photograph and film birth. Nice. That's pretty cool. This is like at-home birthing and stuff. I want to do a shoot with a Frankenstein sitting in a sun chair drinking a beer on the beach. Dude, I want to be that Frankenstein. Home, hospital, birth center, all of the above. Wow, that's cool. Doesn't make fake blood props. Hell yeah. I bet the filming birth and stuff like that is a really rewarding thing. I found using sea coral to get skin texture works really. It does actually, yeah. Yeah, it does. Shows women how strong they are. It's your life purpose. Hell yeah. How'd you get into that? I know just enough about this topic to get myself into a bunch of trouble. Whoa, of course I just had to stab the sculpture. Nice. Anyway.
On my mark. We're on express elevator to hell. Going down.
Pajama. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, my wife, I think like her mom was a doula or something like that. So she knows a ton about like at-home birthing and stuff like that. I've watched a couple of like shows or documentaries or something like that with her about it. So again, just enough to get me into trouble. And I have a couple of photographer friends that have done really cool. They do very cool non-traditional photography of like pregnant women. Apparently that's a huge thing in the photography, realm. It's like you got wedding photographers, then you have like pregnant women photographers. Nursing school, being a doula was better. Gotcha. Yeah, all the detail, all of it. Yeah, I shot one wedding when I was very young. And I don't think I would ever do it again. Way too much stress. I mean, it's not like it's somebody's, most important day of their lives or anything like that. So, it's hard to imagine why there'd be so much stress. Excuse me. So oil-based clay is heat. It's you can use solvents too, but heat makes it softer, right? So it's like wax kind of. So if you freeze it, it firms it up. It makes it like you're chiseling, so you can get way finer detail if you freeze it. That's just canned air. If you turn upside down canned air and you spray it, it will shoot out very, 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 very cold spray. You can kind of like freeze little areas. It doesn't last long, but allows you to get, like I said, very, very fine detail. Think of the difference between, like, say, sculpting a spoonful of peanut butter versus sculpting, say, a cube of ice. And it allows you to work with softer material too. So this is medium firmness clay, but I knew that I was going to need, more rigid clay for doing all the texture. So start with medium, and we freeze it. It goes to far firmer, even past probably quote unquote hard clay. So. Hell yeah, trade secrets. Trade secrets for the win, yo. No, I haven't said it's an indie project that I want to do. Originally, we had a much tighter schedule, but my buddies and I decided to kind of prioritize some other things, but it doesn't mean I can let this project kind of die off. There's a whole arm. This is just the hand. Whole arm. Well, like I said, so remember, this kind of starts from the life cast when we go and we fix everything. Think of it kind of like as paint restoration, right? Or like a painting restoration. So some of these details come right out of the thing, right? And then there's all these cracks and imperfections and stuff that have to get fixed. And so we go through and we seam it, right? So I probably have, I think, like, I guessed 4 or 5 hours into this project thus far. That's fixing a lot of stuff that you guys don't even see anymore because we made it disappear. Will we add hair? Yeah, exactly. This is Chervant, which is an oil-based clay. And again, medium firmness. I almost exclusively only use Chervant or oil-based clay. I rarely work in water-based clay. It's nice and realistic. Prime, thank you. I do my best. But we're going to be casting the whole arm out of silicone, and I really want to do some hyper-realism, so that's where the punched hair and the painting and all of that'll come in. Do I sell? I don't sell this. But you guys can check out my Etsy page. I have one more chest burster left, and I just launched some Krampus ornaments. They're all very pricey, just a heads up. Thank you for the follow. But as you can imagine, the time it takes me to do this is the same time it takes me to do everything, so they are pricey. But check them out. It's an Etsy shop. It's fun. I have one more chest burster ready to go. And like I said, I think Krampus ornaments. I don't know why I have such a hard time saying ornament. We'll probably have a couple more products out on the shop before Christmas time. Face. Yeah, I don't really sculpt faces too often. Well, I mean, I sculpt more fantasy faces and stuff like that. I don't really sculpt human faces that often. No, that's not true. I do that too. Well, you know what? Just you're already following. If you're not, then go ahead and follow, and you'll probably see me sculpt a face at some point. I definitely generally lean more into the fantasy or, you know, monster sculpting, stuff like that. But I do get down on some meditative levels of detailing, you know? Do I do custom work? Yes and no. Generally, I say no, mainly because I'm always so busy with 8,000 projects going on. I don't really have time to do custom work. And a lot of my work starts off as stuff that I really want, you know? So I'm not opposed to doing custom work, but I mean, it's thousands of dollars, even for some simple stuff. Most people don't want to do that. Crypt Keeper, I'm not doing a Crypt Keeper. I'm not doing it. River, you can't make me. You're just gonna implant it. One of these days I'm gonna like freak out and just have to sculpt a Crypt Keeper, and I won't know the reason why. Except I will know the reason why. Natasha, hello, and thank you for the follow. Generally, when it comes to custom stuff, my answer is always like the cost of custom stuff is always how much I have to like actually meet an expectation. If I can do whatever the hell I want, I usually charge a lot less. If there's no timeline and I can do it whatever way I want, I will charge way less. Most people don't want that though. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, camera. It's a hand. It's a hand. It's a creepy hand. I need some plastic. Hold on a second. Where is my... looking for some plastic. Yeah, it doesn't look so much like a hand from this angle, so I get you. Boom, 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 boom. Do I somebody work to big companies or just people? You've seen that before. Yeah, it works really well. It doesn't pull up as much clay when you're sculpting. Both. I've sold my work to big companies. I've sold my work to individuals. A little bit of both. When it comes to selling, I'm up to selling it to whomever, you know. I feel like most artists probably are like that. We aren't picky. Whoever wants to buy it can have it. I'm starving out. Exactly. Yeah. Where my clients are all over the place. I've had literally every type of client. It's like asking like Walmart. Who's Walmart's clients? Everyone. Target. All different types of clients. Movies. I've done some work for some movie studios. Yeah. It's been a while. I haven't done some in a while, but yeah. Plastic is a technique you can use to. I might be able to show you guys here. Actually, let's say I'm gonna try and sculpt something right here. Right, that's what it looks like when you draw with no plastic. Okay, let's do that again one more time. But blam, right? Can I put this down? Do you see the difference? I don't know if you guys do or not. Theme parks? I've never done anything with any theme parks. I don't think, anyways. Have I? No. Done some stuff for like raves. Did some work for. It's not a theme park, but it was like events, event stuff. I don't think I've ever done anything for a theme park. Now that I'm thinking about it. Ismail, thank you for the follow. I know people that have done some stuff for theme parks, like working at Halloween Horror Nights for Universal Studios. I had a buddy who did some animatronics for the redo of the Jurassic Park ride at Universal Studios. I've never met anyone that's done Disney work. Not to say that, well, I've never knowingly met someone that's worked for like the Imagineers or whatever they're called, that I'm aware of anyways. I have a lot of friends that have done haunts, It's kind of theme park like, right? Cigarette Columbus, thank you for the follow. Yeah, this is definitely more subtle texture right here. It's going to be a little bit trickier to nail. Do you have a shop other than Etsy? Yeah, I do, but mainly my solo stuff is just on Etsy, so. From East Tennessee, what's going on? This is the clay I would, if you're open to mold making, oil-based clay is where it's at. So I would definitely say like Chavant or any type of oil-based clay, because polymer clays you have to fire, even if it's just inside an oven. But you can use polymer clays like Super Sculpey, things like that. Those are options if you don't want to get into mold making. You don't have a kiln that you can fire at a really high temp, So yeah, polymer clay is an option, and you can paint it too, This area is going to bug the shit out of me. Here we go. It's a lot of detail. Yes, it is. It's all the detail. Yeah, polymer clay you can fire or, put in an oven at what, 200 degrees, I think, something like that. So you have a basic, like a basic kitchen oven. You should be fine doing polymer clay. Amazing town. Thank you, Kent, very much. Like silicone with Slacker. Yeah, molecular modifiers like Slacker and silicone thinners like diluent, things like that were good times. Costly to get into for sure, but definitely very awesome. I'm fixing a lot of the texture, so yeah, some of this came from the cast, and yeah, I'll go in and basically fix all the areas that are all messed up. Spade, thank you for sharing. Yeah, it's not even done yet, guys. Wait till it's done and cast in silicone and got hair punched into it. It'll be crazy. Oh yeah, I've done hair punching on like a whole silicone head before. Yeah, it's yeah, time consuming to say the least. Just kind of like this, just slow and steady. All those little details end up paying out to be really good, It's not one solid number ever when it comes to punching hair. There's thin spots and there's heavy spots. Generally speaking, for example, people's underarms. Even my underarm is like, I don't know if you guys can see, but like, someone's underarm, almost their hair changes. And then as you turn, more hair. And you got less hair, right? That hair coming up right here. And little to no hair, right? So yeah, it changes. There's no like set rule. And some people have way more hair than others, so. Right, was I hand model? No, I was not. Buddy Kyle, he was our hand model, and we had a whole arm, not just a hand, too. It doesn't show up. Nice. Yeah, like pretty much anything else, you just have to study how you want the hand, arm, or hair, the hair to look on a given person or project and kind of go from there. I am not the best hair artist for sure. There's a art and a science just to doing hair too. I can get by, I can do all right, but it's not my thing usually. Well, I'd rather punch hair than I would ventilate, I think is what it's called, when you actually make like a wig. Oh man, that's no fun. I hate wig making so much. It's no fun. Sully, thank you for the follow. Have I ever been to Halloween convention in Vegas? No, I have not. I've been out here for a couple years, and to be honest, I'm usually too busy to go anywhere. I did check out Nightmare Toys recently. That was a cool little shop. Biggest convention fan. Again, I don't like a lot of people, generally speaking, so I will avoid conventions when I can. Like, I have friends that are religiously go to, like, that's what I'm looking for, Comic-Con and stuff like that, and I've never been. I went to a concert that was going on during Comic-Con one time, and that was about as close as I ever got to it. This is oil-based clay. It's called, the brand of clay is called Chavant, and yeah, it's an oil-based clay. Very, like, waxy. Stardust, thank you for the follow. Katie Meyer, thank you for the follow. Hmm. What's that? Oh, spraying? That's canned air turned upside down so it freezes the clay. Yep. Makes it much more rigid. This type of texture is generally the harder texture to kind of nail down because it's where a lot of different directional textures kind of come in and start acting a little funny. Whoa. Sorry about that, guys. Hmm. This is a much bigger area to try and fix the texture on, so we're going to fight a little bit. Why can't you like the live? Maddie, first thanks for the follow, and then Peppered. I don't know. You should be able to like the live. I got a 2.5 likes. What is the clear film material? It's like it's just like plastic. I don't know, like think like a Ziploc bag or something like that. You should be able to like it. It says 0 for you? Weird. Yeah, I don't know why. Works now. I have no idea. It's weird. Damn technology. I'm pretty happy with that. That looks so cool. Buckle, thank you for the sharing the live. Joe Hunter, thank you for the follow. Or Jen Hunter, sorry, Jen, thank you very much. Bills, thank you for the follow. And yeah, Yankee, thank you for the follow. Same goes to Vines, TJ. Jeez, guys, thank you so much. Looking great. Sarah, thank you. And this is amazing. That is amazing. Thanks, Bills. Using a material called Chavant. It's an oil-based clay. This is the firmness is called medium, so it's not super rigid or super hard, you know? It is clay, yep. It's all clay all the time, guys. Bum, 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 bum. Clay all day, you know it. Jimmy, thank you for the follow. Send goes to Bob. Bob. Whispers, thank you for the follow. Shit. Shane, thank you. And Nate, you guys are awesome. I never took art in high school, but I've been taught myself as an adult. It's so fun. I love sculpting. What kind of sculpting do you do? Chris, thank you for the follow. Air dry, gotcha, and paper clay, but I love manipulating with your hands. Hey, you know what? I get it. It's a good time. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, hopefully next week I'll be able to be streaming more, guys. Or at least the week after, since I'm relocating my stream setup from our studio back to being at home. So I'll be able to hopefully do it with a little bit more consistency and regularity. It's for fun decoration. We have an upcoming project. This is the hand of a full arm that we're going to be working on. It's for a special effect that I want to pull off in an indie project that me and my buddies are working on. So, but I have OCD and I need to have like it be as realistic as possible. Like, I don't even know if you'll see the hand that up close for the shots that we're going to work on, but if you do, I want it to be real. I want it to be as real as I can get it. Every time I work on a project like this, I get a little bit better at doing like hyper realistic skin texture, you know. So it's also just like a good practice, you know, getting them reps in. CD is a love and a curse. For shizzle, yeah. My buddies that are working on the project with me have already given me a hard time for how long it's taking. I'm like, tough shit, deal with it. They understand though. Facts. Yeah, for sure. Give me a second, guys. I'm actually gonna go. I gotta run out real quick. Here, Steve is my judgment goblin. He keeps me on task, and he's gonna entertain you guys for a second. I'll be back in just a real quick minute here. I have to go grab another canned air, so give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, did I miss anything truly exciting? Jen, John, and AJ, thank you for the follow. It could be thing. It could be thing, couldn't it? It's not. It's not thing, but it's merely the hand of something we're working on. At being my hand model? Yeah, Steve, he's always trying to get into my work, guys, okay? He's a quality guy, okay? He's always giving me that look of disapproval. I'm not working fast enough or hard enough for his tastes. if that's the case, I'm pretty sure Adam's family was around before, you know, Evil Dead was. That was real. Good. Awesome. I'm fooling you. That's good. That's a good sign. Amanda, thank you for the follow. Same goes for Val. Thank you very much.
On my mark.
We're on express elevator to hell. Going down.
Is it Burn Yip Studios? Yo, is it Burn or Bun? Can't see. My eyes. My eyes. I can't see. There we go. Bunyip. Thank you. Yo, Creatures and Monsters, what's going on? Why does my phone keep going off? Chill out, phone. Chill out. Cool looking hand. Thank you, Bunyip. Yeah. Gotcha. Loving the details. Yeah, it's becoming quite the project of passion. It's the only thing keeping me moving, you know? Noise, thank you. Rick, thank you for the follow. Krampus coming soon. Krampus is out, guys. You can go check it out on my Etsy page. Krampus is Dunskies. What is it made out of? It's made out of oil-based clay right now. I have more videos coming soon of the Krampus, though. The entire process of making it. There's only 3 available right now. I don't know if I'll make more or if that's what all I'm going to do. Monster Clay. No, this is Chavant. No, I know a lot of people like that Monster Clay. I don't really use it. Steve was sculpted out of the Monster Clay, my little goblin dude back here, and then molded in a urethane plastic. Or, I'm sorry, cast in a urethane plastic. It was molded in silicone. That's intense. Nice work. Thank you very much. Luke, thank you for the follow and for the share. That's super awesome. Thank you. Guys, I think we're probably going to make it to 15,000 followers soon. It's pretty exciting. Unless I've lost track of how many followers I have, I don't know. If you guys want to see more of the past projects, like I said, I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers on YouTube, and it has been a struggle. So if you guys are YouTubers, or you like using YouTube, creatively_cursed, go check it out, throw me a subscribe. It helps me a ton. You can see all the past streams there too. Past projects and all that. Christy, thank you for the follow. Have I played Starfield yet? No, not yet. I need to. I know I'm just going to get lost in it. That's why I haven't played it, honestly. I have too many projects to get tempted by what is essentially going to be a very addictive game, you know? I know what's up. I know what Bethesda does. It just drags you into their thing and you can't escape. I may or may not do it tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow or not. This next week is going to be crazy with moving the stream studio and everything. It's going to be nutty. It's going to be nutty. Same. Yeah, exactly. Apparently it's, free on Game Pass or whatever, so that makes it even more of a tempting situation. I've watched a significant amount of gameplay of it, and it does look really interesting. I'm sure I'll have a lot of fun if and when I ever do play it. Been a pretty hardcore Fallout guy for a long time, you know? Oh, person, thank you for following. When you forget to lotion, yeah. Yeah, I was not a Fallout 76 fan, but I did enjoy Fallout 4. I'm a bigger Bethesda game that I loved was Fallout 3, but pretty much no way around admitting that the new Starfield game is going to be a lot of fun. So Green, thank you for the follow. Oblivion, Skyrim, and Elder Scrolls. Yeah, Fallout was a little bit more up my alley. I never really say I'm the opposite. I never played any of those games, but I'm more into the sci-fi aspect than I am like say fantasy. But I have a lot of friends, and even my wife, Glitch. She's played Skyrim and says it's pretty awesome. So. Red Dead Online, so Starfield may have to wait. Yeah, that's another big one. I put a lot of hours into Red Dead Online. And I wasn't even that good, you know? This area, retexturing this area has been, it's tricky times, guys. This is a homemade tool. I took a pin, like a push pin. No, like not a safety pin, a push pin. Heated up, hammered it, and then sharpened it. And so it's very sharp like a pin, right? But a little bit beveled, so it actually will carve out a small trench. Aileen, thank you for the follow. Snitchel, thank you for the follow. Try one more thing here. Where did my little piece of plastic go? There it is. And I need my... Where is that at? What can I use? Try this. Sometimes it depends. I may or may not do that on this one because sometimes it can take away the details. So you gotta be careful. Mike Smith, thank you for the follow. Same goes to, what's that say? Green beans. Thank you. Oh, TDM. That's true. So yeah, we're sculpting the texture of a hand. Bam. One tiny little striation at a time. Yeah, when you see your hand, anyone's hand, life casted or like in clay, you can see how much texture there really is. Like, look at this. You can barely see it, right? But as soon as you were to zoom in like solid, non-translucent clay, you would see that there's a ton of texture. It was someone's hands. Good. Success. That's awesome. Thank you. So we have some larger areas to cover here with less texture reference. We gotta just kind of draw out the, or sketch out the general direction of a lot of the texture. Feels like a stranger. Truth. Hoagie? Hey, Hoagie. Thank you for the follow. I can't say your name. I'm sorry. How do you know when you're done? I can show you. When all the cracks are filled up here. So like these imperfections right here. This is an imperfection. This is an imperfection. That is an imperfection. This big line that runs here, imperfection. These little holes are imperfections. This is an imperfection right here. See this line? Imperfection. 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 When all those are gone and invisible, that's when I know I'm done. Yeah, it's tedious for sure. But it'll look so freaking cool when it's cast in silicone and got all that hair punched in there and paint job. Just bring it to life. It'll be awesome. Like I said, guys, if you want to see kind of like how we got to where we're at, you can always check out my YouTube channel. All the past streams are there, and we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers over on YouTube. Okay. So if you want to go watch old streams, that's where I would go. Awesome work. Thank you, Ev. Carrie Ray, thank you for the follow. White Wolf Art, thank you for the follow. Solid Boy, thank you. What is that? It's a hand. Ain't you ever seen a hand? How long do you work on it daily? I only get a chance to work on it when I'm streaming. So unfortunately, like this, we've only worked on this week twice for a couple hours. So too many other projects when I'm not streaming that this one doesn't really get that much time. Allison and Milo, thank you so much. Or Milo, thank you so much for the follow. Which project is my favorite? Right now, this one's kind of got my attention the most. Of ones for stream at least. And I would say my favorite project ever was my chest burster, probably. Or the Terrifier makeup that we did on stream. That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing that Terrifier makeup. It was really cool. Things you guys missed out on if you weren't subscribed, just saying, you know. Which spring? Wait, what do you mean? Spring? Looks amazing. Thank you, Carrie. Lovely. Thank you so much for the follow. Boom, 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 boom. Big John 4000, thank you for the follow. Hopefully everyone's Saturday is going fucking awesome. John, thank you. It's freaking Colby. Thank you. Swear it was a real hand. Don't you know it's a real hand? I'm just sculpting away on a real hand. No, I'm just joking. Do you add hair as well? After the sculpture is done, we're probably going to add hair. Yeah, once the mold is done, where it's cast in silicone, looks like really realistic. Yeah, we'll probably punch some hair in for sure. User Monica, thank you so much for the follow. Carrie, thank you. Secular Human, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna keep saying it, guys, because we need to get to 1,000 subs over on YouTube, where I'm also streaming right now. So, if you guys like YouTube, you want to help a brother out, go check out the YouTube channel, creatively_cursed. You can see all the past streams on there, some edited videos and stuff like that. I need them subs, yo. It's crazy to me how much YouTube is way harder to get subs to your channel versus like literally almost any other social media platform. Kind of nutty. Yes, no a. On your way, thank you. Danita Huff, thank you. Rar, thank you for the follow. Excuse me. Oh, looks amazing. Can't wait to watch them. Hell yeah, give them a watch. We have, like I said, all the past streams are there and other random content. This piece, I think I was saying, like, I've only streamed a couple of times, maybe 3 or 4 times, at like 2 hours a pop. So, what is that? 2, 4, 6, yeah, somewhere between 6 and 8 hours. Takes a little bit longer when I'm doing it on stream. When I'm doing it off stream, I can get a lot closer, move it around as I need to, but, trying to keep it in the camera's view, a little bit tricky. Peaches, thank you. Looking forward to seeing your technique to paint this. Yeah, hopefully I get a chance to paint it on stream. That'd be awesome. Painting silicone on stream is a little bit tricky just because there's so much downtime to really do hyper-realistic paint jobs. You're doing layers, and when it comes to silicone paint, you gotta wait between those layers, and it can be hours, So it would be like, 10 minutes of a 2-hour stream will be the first layer, and then you won't see it again for the next one. ZBD, Beatbox. VFX industry still full of overworking. Wait, is the VFX industry still full of overworking employees? Probably. I'm more in like adjacent fields. So, I mean, physical effects is kind of not really. It's still around, but not nearly to the extent it used to be. I'm sure when you're talking about like CGI effects, VFX guys, I've heard some stories from some people I know that it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. Lots and lots of hard work, and hours and hours and hours with no sleep. So, Adurate. Thank you for the follow. I feel like every field is just filled with overworked employees. Do you spatter and seal between layers? Sometimes. You don't always need to. Sammy, thank you for the follow. What is that? It's a hand. But bam. I usually will do some spatter painting, some airbrushing, some sponge painting. There will be some brush work done. You know, what's it made out of? It's made out of, this one is made out of oil-based clay that we're using to sculpt with. But the final product will be out of silicone once I have a mold of it. Chantel, thank you. Wow. Make infants. This is insane, my dude. Chantel, you make infants? Oh, like sculpted little babies and stuff like that? Thank you. Thank you for the gifts, for sure. I'm doing it so wrong. You know it. So wrong. Pretty happy with it. Newborn-sized babies in clay. Gotcha. The camera's never going to pick that up. You're right. It's not going to pick it up. Guess I'm not that worried about that, though. Siobhan Clay, yep. The hand is not real. You're right. It's not real. Yeah, you can always join the Discord if you want to show off your stuff. Otherwise, I'll check it out later. They look real, though. Big Rich and Little Rich. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's a great way to do it. You can do that for sure. Yeah, I do brush work too. I use a lot of different techniques depending on what the look I'm going for. The hand holding the tool. Yeah, that's true, right? So slowly but surely we are getting through it. We got a lot of stuff we got to do on the inside of the hand, but we've already gotten rid of a lot of the casting lines and cracks and stuff like that. So a couple more streams will probably be done, but I'm actually wrapping up. I will be back on probably Tuesday, guys. I don't know. I may or may not be back tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling, but really appreciate y'all hanging out, and have a great rest of your Saturday. And yeah, we'll see you later, guys. Bye. Peace out, everyone else who's not TikTok. I'll catch up with you guys later. Bye.